Hello, and welcome to my video about the parts of the proscenium stage. In this video we're going to go over some terminology to help you better understand stage directions as they relate to the proscenium. We'll start with looking at the building blocks of stage direction being these things. What do the letters represent, and how can I use them properly to get around the stage? The first letter will always be represented by a U, C, and D, referring to up, center, and down, respectively. The second letter will inform you where specifically in the space you should go, with the letters being L, C, and R, meaning left, center, and right. So that's what the letters mean, but how exactly do I use them? First off, imagine you're on stage looking out at the audience. Don't worry, no one's looking. This is the perspective in which you should be thinking about the directions. So if the director says go to down left, you would go down closer to the audience and then take a left. It's important to learn to always think about these terms using this perspective, because sometimes the director will talk about these parts of the stage even when you're not on stage, so be sure to keep that in mind. Now that you know these terms, it's time to go over some basic parts of the proscenium stage in the event you are ever called to go to these places. Think of proscenium stages as having two main areas, the main stage and the apron. The main stage refers to, well, the main stage. It's the area where the bulk of a performance is going to be staged. Off to the sides of the main stage, you'll find what are known as wings. No, not those types of wings. These types of wings. The wings are going to be the safe spaces for actors to hide from the audience while waiting for their next cue. Try to be in these before you're called on stage. So earlier I mentioned how the proscenium stage is divided into two sections, being the main stage and the apron. But where exactly does this divide happen? Well, it happens at the plaster line, which you'll find where the grand drape is. The grand drape, of course, is the big curtain that closes off the main stage, and yes, it's called a grand drape and not the big curtain. Past the plaster line, you'll find the apron, which is usually seen as the circular end of the stage. And with that, you should have the tools to effectively identify the parts of a proscenium, and how to communicate with your director about where you should be on stage at any given time. I hope you found this video useful, and I hope to see you some other time.